graced you guys with. Could be the most awkward flipping stream ever. All right, hi guys, hi. We're streaming. Hi, I meant to stream yesterday, but I didn't. Hi. Honestly, dog, like you might be curious. Hey, yo, why haven't you been streaming? I honestly have zero clue. I have no clue why I haven't been streaming. I think it's because like mostly I've been trying to figure out what to really do. I mean, I know what I want to do. Let's be clear. I know what I want to do. And I'm talking about like when I say what I want to do, I mean like content wise and streaming wise and all that flipping jazz. Like I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, I don't flipping know. I mean, I know what I want to do, but it's like kind of hard with my. I don't want to say my living situation because I have enough time to do things. I'm just not motivated. I'm not motivated. But I wanted to go live. I've been wanting to go live for a hot minute now, and I'm just gonna flip and draw. I'm just gonna flip and draw. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw. But I do want to do something that will allow me to be inspired to keep streaming. You know what I mean? To keep streaming. Like we'll walk and talk. I'll walk and talk with you while I prep a few things. Let me just do a few things real quick, and then we can walk and talk. We can walk we can walk and talk, guys. La 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 la. Oh, Rhythm Haven came out today. Oh, I gotta get that. Anyway, I've been thinking about getting a whatchamacallit, a schedule again, but I don't want to get a schedule until we definitely until I definitely know that I can follow through. That's why I haven't been doing schedules, by the way, is because like I don't want to really give you guys false hope that I'm gonna be live. I do this for fun anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's like you know yeah, but yeah, I've just been chilling. That's all. Hold on, I'm just posting on I'm just posting on Twitter, on twitter.com. All right. Also, I've been kind of struggling on like I've been kind of nervous drawing on stream. I'm gonna be real, dog. I'm kind of nervous drawing on stream. But I think I just gotta start a drawing like ahead of time, and then like when stream starts, we can like go in there instantly. You know what I mean? That's what we gotta do. That's what we have to do. That's the tech. That's the tech we need to do. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing great. Hopefully my mic is fine. Like I've been having some mic issues when it comes to the location of where my mic is recently. And I don't know how to really fix that. Uh, I'm trying to find the right. Where's the right? Never name your layers, guys. Never name your layers, okay? I promise you, you'll thank me later if you if you never name your layers. Oh my gosh. Of course I flipping closed the wrong thing. There you go. Never name your layers, guys. Where is this? Chief. Oh, that I knew where it was. I knew where it was. I think this is more of like a maroonish color, like that. Also, use a better thing. Well, honestly, what can I talk about? I've been working on my model, drawing it. I've been working on my model. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I am actually making another VTuber model. My yearly VTuber model that I have to do. I want to get it done before next year because I usually make one model a year and then just chill from there. I don't really make models all the time. But this one I want to kind of do like the whole works, I kind of want it to be as smooth as butter, smooth as butter. As if a professional made it. Cuz like the models I've been making, they've been like uh I have fun making them and all, but I be putting myself on a time crunch on purpose. Because I don't really want to spend too much time on one thing. And I think that's like one of my major problems is that I don't want to spend time on too much on one thing. But this model, I'm going to take my grand old time because I want it to be as expressive and all that jazz as possible. And I'm hoping giving it time will allow me to do that. I'm not sure if it's going to be a video because like I kind of didn't record me drawing the model. I think there is a time lapse on it now, but I kind of started like midway through. So 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 it won't be that informative of a time lapse. Sorry guys, sorry. Maybe I'll work on it during this stream. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for today. I don't really know how long I want to be live today. Kind of just winging it right now. Kind of just winging it. See what we can do, and then be live all the time. Doop, 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 doop. Actually, these should probably be normal. I'm gonna make this into a normal layer here. And yes, I have a reference of this right now. If you're curious on what I'm drawing, first of all, yes, it is a Game Boy, but the Game Boy is only the beginning of it. Okay, I was inspired by your character here drawing on on whatchamacallit on the Twitter.com. And the Twitter.com, your character here was a DS with like flowing water and all that jazz. But I was like, I kind of want to make a console world too. I've been seeing it lately. I thought, hey, why not Game Boy? Why not Game Boy? Game Boy. This wasn't the pose I wanted to do for the Game Boy though, but I just couldn't get it right the way I wanted to make it. I think I have the original. Hi hi. Yeah, that was the original attempt. Please ignore that original attempt. That was so not fab. Original attempt. So I don't think I'm even understanding this. What the heck? Maybe we make it dark on the bottom. Yeah, maybe beneath this we'll make it dark instead of yeah. I guess that would work better. That helps my brain better. Just doing chill things today. Just doing chill things. What's the drawing plan today? My drawing plan is Game Boy. Drawing plan is Game Boy. That's it. Just Game Boy. I don't know. I don't really have any plans. I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it today. I was working on this one and I was like, we'll just do this one until I can think of something better to do. Just have a relaxing day. No buzzing of music. Just a relaxing day. But maybe I'll do my video idea drawing. We'll see. It depends on how inspired I am. I kind of have a block right now, so I kind of have an art block right now. So we're I'm not even gonna worry about that. Don't like my art block. Uh, it's crazy. It's okay. It's the most annoying jazz in the world to have. Like I forgot how to draw the body, and I was like, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna just not think and just do my own thing. It's gonna be even harder because I'm kind of starting this from a while back. Oh, you know what? No, no, that works out. This is working out. Should I blur this part? I don't know. No, that part I kind of don't want to blur. I think I think I'll add black though, and then we'll blur that part. But this part, I don't think I'm gonna blur. What I really want to do is I want to play Phoenix Right. I mean, I could just start Phoenix Right. I want to finish that game. I haven't forgotten. It will get done. Uh, but I was like, I haven't practiced drawing today at all, and I was like, it would be rude if I just played Phoenix Right to myself and then I just don't draw. Period. So I was like, I guess I have to draw. I guess. Like I don't force myself, but if it's like been a while since I like sat down and draw, like if I skip a day, I try and do it the next day. But forcing yourself is like one of the worst things you could do, in my opinion. Because I feel like half the time it comes out worse if you force yourself. Sometimes, but sometimes you get that good force yourself. You get a good one. It evens out. It evens out the playing field. It evens out the playing field of being forcing yourself to draw. sharp. According to the reference I'm using, I need a kind of like a sharp. I don't think black should have been the color I chose for this. I think should have been like deep blue, deep blue, deep blue, blue team, deep blue, blue team. We love blue, double D, double D. When does it? Oh, it goes on for a while actually. So blur this out. I'm gonna blur this out, and then because that's blurred, gonna multiply layer it. Okay, nah. This is already trash. This is already cooked, dog. It's already cooked. It's already cooked. I'm cooking it. Maybe I should have made it black. Maybe black is the right play here. Yeah, it's not coming out the way I want it to when it's blue. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta kind of have to check. I don't have inherent uh coloring skills, and it seems like it goes like a deep black to and then shades off to the side from what I'm noticing. So maybe I just did it wrong. I think I just did it wrong. That's okay. First step to admitting it is that you're wrong. Okay. Gonna be a bit boring today. Gonna be a bit boring today. Just a lazy day. Like honestly, I've been having like a bunch of laziness problems. Yeah, I've just been so tired. Like I'll sit down, I'll try and get things done, then I fall asleep, and I'm like, oh no, Mamma Mia! Or I get distracted by YouTube. YouTube's also distracting me. It's just research, guys. It's research. Me watching YouTube videos, that's just research, guys. It's just research. Don't worry. It's just research. It's all just research. Me watching YouTube, it's just research. So it's research for more videos. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. It's just research for more videos, guys. But I've been debating on what kind of content, what kind of sweet content I can make. Some sick, sweet new content I can make. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I hate this. I hate this so much. Wait. You know what? Wait, no. I can make this work. What? No, 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 no. I can make this work. I can make this work. Yeah. I can make this work. I can 100% make this work. Okay. See, I wasn't sure, but I believe that I can make this work. Ooh, excuse me. I can make this work. Just need to believe in myself. No thinking harmless today. Just gotta believe in myself. Oh, and I've also just been playing gotchas again, which have been the worst thing imaginable for me to do. For me to do, because every gotcha decides to be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a sick collab." I was like, "I don't want to play you anymore," but then you're like, "Too bad. Don't you want the sick collab character?" I'm like, "Yeah, but please, dog, I don't need this in my life anymore. Please." But they don't listen. They just don't listen. They don't listen. We just have to be like, oh, let's make a collab character. How about we make a collab character? Let's make a collab Miku, huh? Let's just put Miku in the game. You know, force some people to force some people to play our video game. Force the Miku lovers. I'm like, why do you do this? Like, why? I flipping hate it here. It's been tough. It's been really tough. It's like I'm playing I'm free to playing them because I'm not spending money in those games. It's like, gosh, please, I don't want to play these games, but I play them anyway, all because of the collab character. And you know how torturous it was to go through the entirety of Wuthering Flippin' Way. I don't even understand what's going on right now. Like, what even is going on in Wuthering Waves? I don't even know. Like, we suddenly have a daughter or something like that. I don't get. I don't get it. Last time I checked, we didn't have all this stuff. And now there's 5-star characters of one of version one characters coming out. And I'm like, 5-star versions of version one characters coming out. And I'm like, I I don't I I doubt you guys even remembered these characters existed. How why? Because the characters that are getting 5 stars, like you haven't seen them since version like 1.0 or 1.1 is the thing. And it's like usually they give those to characters you've seen for a while. Like you would assume Alto would get a 5-star since he's in everything. Alto's in literally every single flipping side thing since version one. And heck, what is Encore doing? Because like I thought they were a part of a team. Like the Black Shores is also there. I thought she was also there. What's Encore doing? I actually don't know. I had to skip a lot of things. And we see briefly Verena, so I guess that's something. I don't know. I'm not getting those characters. I don't even know if I'm gonna continue Wuthering Waves. I'm gonna be real, dog. I got my Rebecca. I'm kind of good to go. I got their signature weapons. Like. There's no reason for me to be in Wuthering Waves anymore until the next major collab that they do, which I don't remember what they said it was. Why do I want to say it's Gundam, but it's not Gundam? I know it's not Gundam because I think it was leaked what the next collab was, and I remember being like, "That's kind of cool, but it's not as cool as Cyberpunk." I don't remember what it was though. Let me. I want to look this up. I'm actually genuinely curious right now. What was the Cyberpunk collab? Next, not next. Woo collab because I think that was announced like after this. Oh, Stellar Blade or Nikki? Oh no, it's Nikki. I remember it's Nikki. It's Nikki. I think Nikki was the one that's next. Okay, I don't care about it then. I, I don't I don't really care about it then. If it's Nikki, I don't give two flying flips. Sorry, I don't really care about Nikki. I'm sure it's a decent game though. Like I don't really care about Nikki though. But I played the game and I was like, I kind of miss gacha games in a way. In some aspects, I do. Not Wuthering Waves though. Wuthering Waves as a gacha game, it feels terrible, dog. If you're not in Wuthering Waves for the gameplay, then like it's better to be into that game just for the gameplay and the story. Honestly, because like as a gacha game, it just feels terrible. Like I don't feel any like pride when I succeed. I think it's because my account is genuinely like cursed. I have like the worst account luck in that game that I'm just like, I don't feel this doesn't feel fun to me. You know? Like because there's luck and then there's like no luck at all and I have zero luck whatsoever in that video game. Like I haven't gotten an early character since like I started the game. And I don't think I even got an early character then. I think did I get an early character at the start of the game? I don't think so. And then like I've never won a weapon banner. So I think my weapon banner is just probably built in Wuthering Waves because I know I tried weapons for like a while, but I never gotten like a weapon. So I'm pretty sure whatever I do in the normal like version, I will probably get a weapon like right away. Because I know I pulled for a weapon multiple times. I just did not get it. Unless you can fail weapon banners, like normal weapon banners. Which, if that's the case, then I probably failed the weapon banner for like some dumb character. I'm talking away from my mic, so I don't know how I sound. I apologize about that. I'm trying to get it closer to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, like I play Wuthering Waves. I'm like, playing Lucy feels great and all. Playing Rebecca feels great and all, but I kind of hate that I just don't have like any of the new guys or properly enjoyed the game. Because like honestly, it just doesn't feel gratifying. Brother Wave just doesn't feel gratifying to me. It doesn't feel like how originally Honkai Star Rail felt. You know, I mean I don't play Honkai Star Rail anymore, but when I played Honkai Star Rail. I've been having people trying to get me back on the game. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna regret my decision of leaving Honkai Star Rail. Even though I miss Herda so much. I miss her so much. I miss Thurda so much. Please, Thurda, I miss you. I miss you, Thurda. Please, I miss you. I'll go back to playing Honkai Star Rail once Overwatch makes a good skin for Tracer. How about that? In other words, never gonna happen. Whenever they make a good why wait I'm so confused. What just happened? Oh no. Okay, that was so weird. Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, I'll go back to Honkai Star Rail once they make a good skin for Tracer, huh? Which will never happen ever again because Tracer's done with. They're done with Tracer. They're never gonna touch her again. They're just gonna be like, skin for Hanzo, skin for uh, skin for a new character, skin for XYZ, and like, oh yeah, that Tracer person, man, I don't know. I don't know. She got enough. She got enough. She's fine. Like, please, please. She still has potential. Please don't do this to her. And those ultra skins are they kind of have no purpose. Like I'm gonna be real. Like when I saw those ultra skins, I was like, these have zero purpose in in the game. These have like no purpose in the game. Like I don't know what to say, but it just seems like the most useless thing they've added in the game of Overwatch is like ultra skins. It's just I was just like, the more I see like how Overwatch is right now, the more I'm like, yeah, I think I'm fine with leaving. I think I'm okay with leaving Overwatch. Wait, what? Why is this? Oh, because I'm not. Oh my! You didn't see that. You didn't see that. But yeah, I think I'm fine with no Overwatch. I think I'm okay, which sucks because I wouldn't say I was good at the game. I was definitely not good at the game. I could not get above gold. So I just don't have the mentality for competitive games like that. I don't know. Maybe I could do Splatoon. Like if they don't talk to me, then maybe. But I don't know. I don't really do well with toxicity. Toxicity. I don't really do well with it. I'm the kind of guy who's like I'll do worse when there's toxicity. I won't do better. So and I am also the kind of guy who also blends in with like the crowd. Like if well, blends in with the crowd as in like if this if it's toxic right here, I'm also gonna probably end up being toxic. Is like the thing that I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like I'm impressionable. I guess impressionable. Is that the right term I should be using here? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I guess I parrot what I where I am. So if like my surroundings are toxic, then I'll be toxic. So like I will be toxic if I'm playing the gosh darn video game of Overwatch, especially alone. Like I'll be way more toxic. But of course I wouldn't like put that out on other people. I'll be tempted, but I'll be like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So it's fine. It's fine. And like another thing that annoys me about Overwatch is that people expect you to only aim train in deathmatch, and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm only allowed to train on deathmatch. Like I get the idea that you're still like the idea is to be able to you know defeat an enemy and all that jazz, but it's like I still feel like the best training would be quick play though, since it follows the same rules as ranked, just little bit less. Like that's what I just don't understand about those games is that like they really don't like it when you try and train in a quick play game. And it's like I do want to play like the whole game. I don't want to just go on deathmatch for like who knows how long until I'm good enough at defeating an enemy in a situation that most likely won't happen in like the actual game. Like you know what I mean? Like because like it's probably less likely to happen that you're gonna be fighting six Hanzos all together in a full match. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, deathmatch won't teach you like the teamwork aspect of the game. Like an actual game will teach you the teamwork aspect of the actual game. And I that's why I just don't really think deathmatch is that good of a trainer. I think there's like some good that comes with it, but it's like it's not really the best. And I guess you could arguably go to like like versus bots, but they're not gonna react the same way a player does. That's the thing about versus bots. They're not worthwhile either. I do know that some people do versus bot mode all the time. Like they do exist. Like, it's not like they don't exist. Like versus bot mode, I'm sure like it has like an extensive player base of people, but like I know I've been working on this thing for like ever. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to get it as accurate as possible. Anyway, what I was saying, I know versus bot is kind of like is like still a decent is like a decent way to practice. I guess it'd be the best way to practice like maps. I think maybe that'd be the best way to practice maps in the game. I don't know. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I just think that games like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, they just give more of a headache than anything. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. I think they're fun games, but they just give me more of a headache than what they really should be giving me. And I'm like, dog, I can't do this. I'm becoming toxic. I'm not even good at the game. I'm gonna be like one of those people who are so full of themselves and isn't even good at the game. Like I just couldn't sit there and do it. Like maybe if I had time to like play the game, like practice play the game like all the time, then maybe it would be a different outcome, but like I don't have that time. Like I don't have that time like a lot of people do. Like I got art to art. I got videos to worry about that I definitely don't have planned right now. Like it's just why should I worry about Overwatch right now? But I've been honestly getting people trying to get me back on Overwatch too, and I'm like, gosh, please. Until they respect my characters, I can't really do that. I'm sure Overwatch right now is pretty fun though. I'm not saying it's not. It probably is. I don't know. I think if I had like a green like a team, I would do it. But like I just can't. I don't know. Maybe someday. 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 Maybe I'll go back to the good old W days. Like I don't know. I'm just looking for a good forever game. A good forever game. It's just so hard to come by. Oh my gosh. I'm opening things that I shouldn't be opening. So I don't like how this is coming out. I think it's almost time for me to not, not, not. These are so bad. Please stop. Mm, I think if I make this a bit longer, just want to be lazy today. Lazy today. And then I guess we can we can edge out the curves here, which would be so essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this into a gonna blur this so that it curves in theoretically speaking. But I've been trying my best to like ignore and move on. But it's kind of hard to do. Hmm. I guess maybe this needs to be darker then. The gyro type beat thing, whatever it's called. Not the worst in the world. It's not the worst in the world, but it's not the best I've done. It's not the best work I've done. Oh, is that the right one? I want this one. Together we'll be in my arms. Oh no, this is what I want. Do what I want, and I'll do it my way. Living for less than you. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll just keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far, I'm gonna find my way. Take a chance on the day. The sky would start so bright, the colors feel so right. Got my feet off the ground, I keep on running. Oh, I can feel it now, the colors all around. Take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars. Tonight, tonight. Oh God, at the speed of sound. Bright lights, colors all around. Passing through. I got no regrets inside of me. I'm not looking back. I'm not giving up. Not letting go. I'll just keep on running. might be a bit awkward. Could I make it a bit bigger? Yes, I can. I like this. This is me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Shine on me. Nobody else. Nobody else. Gotta find you. Gotta find you. Nobody else. Nobody else. This is me. All right. Well, we can shade this one, and then shading this one should lead to this one coming out pretty decently. Oh my gosh! What the heck? I'll use the hue and saturation tool for this one because this one's kind of being annoying. I think that's Secret of Mana. I think that song's from Secret of Mana, right? I know what I'm talking about. Songs from Secret of Mana. This soul. So I heard Fiona and Kate got canceled. That's kind of wild. Did that show actually get canceled? Why? Why did Fiona and Kate get canceled? Did it do bad? Did the season two do that bad? I don't think it did. Season two was oddly satisfying in like its own way. Do I think it was as good as season one though? That's a great question. I think it was definitely good. as good as season one. Hmm. There's some things I liked about season two a lot more than I liked about season one. I don't know their thought process when it comes to making new Adventure Time, dog. Current like the current happenings of Adventure Time confuses me. Okay, they just do. Well, those came out a lot better than the other stuff, than the buttons, than the other buttons. I'm sure that means something, but I don't heckin' know. I don't heckin' know. Blue team. Go team. Okay, I think this is solid, but I think one of the issues I have is this is too small. I think that was probably the problem, that this was too small this entire time. That was honestly probably the problem. I can't believe nobody told me that. I'm just kidding. Game Boy, Game Boy. I love my Game Boy. I was really debating on doing a video based on that. Is that a Game Boy? Yeah, it's a Game Boy. Yeah, it's a Game Boy. I'm gonna play Pokemon on it. Good game. Give it to a boy. It's a Game Boy. But how you doing, Shrimp? How you doing? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hopefully you're doing well today on this fine day on this Thursday. It's Game Boy lineless. I call this Game Boy lineless. It's my new Game Boy. Hit 90s followers yesterday. Sick. Congrats. Congrats. Deserve it. You work hard, man. Work hard, my guy. Everyone's hitting some milestones, and I love to see it. Elections, I have to clean the house. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. I accept lurks here. Everybody's allowed to lurk, except for the lurker. The lurker, that villainous guy. He watches you while you're eating TV popcorn. Okay, the lurker. I'm the lurker. I'm the Shadow Man. Now, what I want to do on this Game Boy Man, what game should I have it emulate? Gosh. Like, I want to make this part pop out. Like, I was thinking, like, at first I was doing, okay, I got this little guy. At first I was gonna do that. But I I kind of don't want to do a little guy right now. You know what I mean? I kind of want to like pop out it, pop like again popcorn. I think I just really want popcorn right now. I don't know why I keep using that like statement, but uh, let's find some Game Boy games. Is Shantae a Game Boy like a normal Game Boy game? Like is that like Game Boy original game? Because like I or that Game Boy Color. Uh, I think it's wild. It's wild to see Shantae. No, Shantae's Game Boy Color. Gosh, I knew it. I was like, I wonder, is it a normal Game Boy game? No, flipping Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color, you ruined everything for me. What's on Game Boy Classic? What games are on Game Boy Classic? I think it can be on Game Boy Classic, but I think it just gets rid of the color, if I recall correctly. Games on Classic Game Boy. Games on original Game Boy. I I I was like, man, you should probably draw a Game Boy Color, not a Game Boy. But I was like, you know what? No. No. I think you can't. I'm positive you can play Shantae on original Game Boy hardware. I'm positive. I don't think there's any game that you can't play on Game Boy Color that you can also play on normal Game Boy. I just think that if you played on Game Boy Color, it adds color. I think that's literally all it does. If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure that's literally all it does. It adds color. I didn't even know Pokemon Yellow was on original Game Boy though. You can play on original Game Boy. I guess that makes sense. What does it add in Game Boy Color? I I re- I think it's like such a light color that it adds. It doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, I think you can just play any game on normal Game Boy. I'm, I'm like 90% sure. Spider-Man 3 on the Game Boy? What was that like? What was Spider-Man 3 like on the original Game Boy? Sometimes these things make you think. All right, here we go. SHAN. Okay, so I think that was just a Game Boy Color exclusive. Shantae's a Game Boy Color exclusive. Got it. Okay, I was just making sure. Uh, Pokemon on original Game Boy versus Color. Let me see here. No, no. I wanna see it on original Game Boy versus the original Game Boy Color. Okay, no, it's just green. It's just green. That's what I thought. It's just green. Just green. That's it. Let me see. Pokemon original grass sprite. Oh man. Sorry. Oh, that's the original grass sprite? Really? I don't believe that. I, d- I don't know what to say. I just I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, okay. Let me break it down for you. Okay. So this why did it why did it go in there? Huh? So this is what I'm looking at. I played this game many times, by the way, many times, many times. I don't think I've ever noticed. That's the grass sprite in the original, really? I I did not notice that. I don't know how I never noticed that. That's so interesting that what you don't notice because you don't feel like noticing things. So intriguing. So fascinating. So I guess I'm gonna just try and make this sprite, huh? Gonna just go try and make that sprite though. That's sprite. Wait, should it go underneath? No, it should go over this. Cause so should it be like a green or black and white texture? Oh my gosh. This is so difficult. This is so hard. Game Boy original Pokemon. OG Game Boy Pokemon. OG Game Boy Pokemon and played on the original Game Boy. That's Game Boy Color. It's Game Boy Color. I want original Game Boy, please. No, okay. I don't have any info. I guess we're gonna have to wing it like the, I give up on analogies. I give up. I give up. You know what? You win. You win this round, broccoli. Win this round, broccoli. Okay, so I wanna stick. So I don't really know what kind of thing I want to do for this. I'm thinking we do like a multi scene of maybe like Pokemon. We maybe add some other elements like I don't know, something else. Some other game, maybe Mario. Mario. Dum, bum, bum, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba, da, bum, 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 yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Mum, 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 mum. Do, 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 do. I wonder when like this kind of pixel art will become like lost media. Because I know now, like right now, we have enough people probably like recreating like this 8-bit like art from original Pokemon. Like we probably have enough people doing that. But like like animation, how like a lot of like art, like the old animation techniques are becoming lost media, which really sucks. By the way, that's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, I know there's a guy who's kind of like trying to like explain how the flip some of it works, but I don't know how well that's going for us. I mean, hopefully we don't completely lose it. There's probably one person out there who's like still following along, being like, I'm gonna resurrect this media here, and nothing you can do can stop me. Okay, and whoever's doing that, good on you. Speaking of animation, I really want to make an animation. I was gonna do like an animation stream, but the problem was I haven't decided on what I wanted to animate yet. I really want to animate something though. I've been in the mood to animate something, and I just haven't gotten it. I was thinking my next video was gonna be an animation video, but I was like, what kind of animation could I do? Like I need to find some clips. That's what I need to find. Maybe I gotta find some clips. Some nice clips. Some Clippy the clip man. Clippy the clipboard man. They call him Clippy, the clipboard man. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh, this microphone. I really need to find out if I can move this microphone somewhere. I don't know. I need to figure something out with this thing because this is the most annoying jazz ever. It's gonna be even worse when I have to use a VTuber model. I mean, I'll probably use my model for like niche things though, like maybe like chatting, and then I think I'm only pretty much capable of like using PNG for only this because I have to move my head in an awkward situation to actually produce, like to actually do something. Like that's just how it is. I don't have to move my head in an awkward position. It used to be a more awkward position, but now it's kind of better. Like this monitor is actually this this new tablet kind of helped me. It's just that my camera's in a totally different spot. I think maybe I gotta get a new camera. I was thinking about getting a new webcam anyway. I don't know, but I don't even know what webcam's good enough for VTubing. I know it's like they recommend a phone, but it's like I don't want to use a gosh darn phone. I don't want to buy another phone. You want to buy a phone for VTubing? No, ugh, I don't want to do that. Um, Yeah, I don't really want to buy a phone for VTubing. I don't really want to do all that jazz. That's kind of annoying if I have to do that. Why is it brighter? What the heck? And also, I don't know. I have so many ideas I want to do. I just can't choose. I just have the opposite problem right now where it's like I have so many ideas, but I can't choose which one I want to do. Because like there's some ideas that are close and tied to what I want to do as my final, like as my magnum opus. And then there's like other ideas where I'm like, a little bit diet, a little bit of a diet plan, but it's still fun to do. And I'm like, sheesh, it's so hard to decide. It's just so hard. It's so hard to say goodbye. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. And then maybe we can I feel maybe we can add white. Would white make it pop a bit more? I think white might make it pop a bit more. And that might be a good thing. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Maybe adding a bit of white can make it pop. Or maybe like not even white, but like a light green. Like a light green that's not gonna really get in the way. Hello. Hello, Pika. Hi hi. Hey, look at you go. How we doing? I'm drawing. I'm drawing Game Boy. Game Boy. Game Boy Classic. Game Boy Classic. We're doing Game Boy Classic today. I'm trying to draw maybe like a 3D esque space. I don't know. So far, it's not really 3D, but oh, what game? I'm right now we're doing Pokemon, but maybe we're gonna expand it. Maybe we're gonna domain expand it a bit more. Plans to maybe domain expand it. We love Pokemon here, though. We love Pokemon here. Honestly, there's been so many times I thought about doing Pokemon content again. And why don't I? That's a great question. I feel like once I go in, I'll never get out. Hmm. How would I make this a bit more 3D ish? Ish. Hmm. Should I just stick with what I got right now? Maybe I can make a different thing that'll make it a bit 3D. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need something in like relativity, like relative, related, blood related, related blood. Okay, let me see here. What other Pokemon games we could do Mario or Zelda. Mario in OG Game Boy. OG game OG Game Bot. OG Game Bot. Oh wait, no, it was Mario Land. Mario Land was an OG Game Boy. What did Mario Land look like? I'll go into my Mario Land oh, we could do the we could put the maybe we could put like the Mario Land cloud up here cuz I kind of want it to be like 2D but not like you know what I mean? Like I want it to be like a 2D, 3D like aspect thing, like like a 2.5D, I guess. I guess that's accurate, but I don't know. I don't know. We got this. Shut up. Shut up. You're so good at everything you do. You just gotta believe. As Parappa once said, you gotta believe. I'm honestly in a Parappa kick right now. I've been thinking about Parappa lately. Like how do I make it a jarring like 3D space that look that looks to like 2D that looks like it's in a 3D space. That's what I want to do. I wonder how they do it, like how does that work? Oh, speaking of which, I saw like the latest RPG Maker. I'm like, dog. Honestly, I'm excited for what kind of games come out in that RPG Maker because I like RPG Maker games. Like RPG Maker games, I don't know why they're just so satisfying to play. And it's coming in 2.5D, and I'm like, that's first of all crazy. I would never expect RPG Maker to go 2.5D. That's just crazy to me. Second of all, like, man, I don't know. I've been wanting to make a game. I was like, maybe RPG, maybe this version of RPG Maker might be it. It might be it. Maybe I don't know. What? But I don't know. If I make an RPG, I don't even know what kind of RPG I would want to make. I'm gonna be real. I've always thought about it. I was like, man, what kind of RPG would I make if I made an RPG? I was like, I don't know, because there's so many cool things. Like maybe some like creature created, like creature catching, like probably creature collector, summoner, something like that. I want something with drip. That's what I really want. That's the kind of RPG I want. Like as long as I can wear cool drip, and maybe the cool drip has powers or something. I don't know. You know, we can start small. We can make it like a whatchamacallit. Like, it could be that kind of RPG. We start small with like the cool drip, but we expand it later on. Like maybe we make an RPG where it's like maybe it'd be like Super Princess Peach. Hear me out, right? An RPG like Super Princess Peach, but instead of like emotions, we do the outfit changes of Princess Peach Showtime. Like we have four outfits, and like that'd be interesting, maybe, possibly. I'm trying to like shrink this idea as much as possible. Okay, like we're trying to shrink this idea. But what would the RPG aspect be? Like it's RPG Maker. I mean, if we're gonna use like a classic engine, I guess it'd be like we just like if we're doing classic RPG Maker engine, then I guess it'd be kind of I guess each outfit does a different class of stuff. Like maybe there's one with luck and then magic, and maybe there's some overworld nonsense shenanigans it can do, like make you jump high. I don't know. I don't know. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll get there. What I really wanted to make, I really wanted to try and make, like that John Ken game that's in like that arcade John Ken game. I wanted to remake that, but then I was like, I don't really know how to code, but I feel like it would be one of the easier games to make. But I like if I were to make it, I want to make it right. You know what I mean? Like I want to make it like I want to make it correct, as in like I don't want to just use an AI to like load to make the entire code. Like I don't want to do it correctly with me knowing, like, understanding like what each and everything does. I mean, not that I would ever use AI to code, but that's how most people will be doing it nowadays. It's crazy. But I'd want to do it correctly. And I know I could ask people, be like, "Hey, yo, how do I do this?" And they're pretty open about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable asking people. But I just think that game would be so fun. Like that game is fun. Like I did play it for a bit because I was researching if it could be done, and it was like, man, this game's actually kind of heat. This game's actually kind of heat. Not gonna lie, this game's kind of good, kind of good, kind of good, kind of good. So we feeling it. Are we feeling that? We feeling this or no? This no. This no. This no. This no. That's like the Mario Cloud. Maybe we could just do a Mario coin instead. Let's try a Mario coin, and then maybe that'll be better. It's a me, Mario. It's a me, Mario. Whoa. It's a me, Mario. Wahoo. It's a me, Tario. Cocoon. Thank you so much for playing my game. That's right. It's my game. I own the game. It's me, Mario. See, that's accurate because that's what Chris Pratt sounds. Don't worry, we love Chris Pratt here. We love Chris Pratt here. Okay, Chris Pratt, you're great, dog. You're not on the enemy list. Don't worry. Hey, look, Chris Pratt, he's just getting the bag, dog. So wait, maybe if I make like a shadow, the hedgehog, shadow the hedgehog, shadow is the hedgehog. Like shadow is my goat. Shadow is a hedgehog. He is a hedgehog, indeed. Shadow, Santa Claus. Shadow, shadow, shadow. I want you are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say, here we go. I want it that way. So tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, woohoo. I want it that way. Some chills. Got some literal chills there. I like. We can have it keep going. Hmm. It's gonna be an ensemble cast. I know Metroid is on the Game Boy. I think the OG Metroid is on the original Game Boy. I believe so. I believe so. Mm. What else is on the Game Boy? I think Zelda is. I think Zelda is. Zelda original Game Boy. Oh, Link's Awakening was on the original Zelda Game Boy. Link's Awakening was on the original Zelda Game Boy for the original Zelda Game Boy ways. La da da, la da da, la 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 la, la da da, la da da, la da da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. La da 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 da. Hello. Hi. We doing the drawing thing. Oh, we can do this tree. That's a nice tree. We can do the Zelda tree. We can do the Zelda. We can do the Zelda tree. It's been a while since I last came here. Well, that's great because it's been a while since I last streamed here. Perfect timing. It's been the first. I haven't streamed since the 20th, so you're all good. You're doing better than me. Was when you had your old model. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Don't worry, we're getting an upgrade. We're getting an upgrade. It'll be fine. It's just gonna take like a couple months. We're getting there though. We're getting an upgrade though. We're getting an upgrade. I don't think it's gonna be a special stream. Because I'll do special streams. More upgrades, yes, more upgrades. It's gonna happen. Well, upgrade or downgrade, I guess it depends on who the flip you are. In my opinion, I think it's an upgrade. So eat a lemon. Eat a lemon. It's a more of a simplification, if you will. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do like a lock in thing. Have I been doing? I've been doing okay. Think about content, not making content, being addicted to gotcha games because they want to collab on every cool IP in the world. So that's been fun. that, that's been great. You know, yeah. I can't wait. What I swear, once I get Miku on Persona 5, I'm done. I'm done. Literally, once I get it, uninstall. I'm playing a Valorant but anime gotcha game. But or is there a game like Valorant that's an anime gotcha? I think I heard of something like that happening, but oh, Shrine Nova, oh dog, that game is fun. I I honestly do miss that game. I used to play that game. I played it when it first came out. That game's actually really fun. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I think I just didn't want to play an FPS at that point. I think that was the thing. That game was so much fun. Is it full of sweats now, or is it like is it relatively normal still? My guess is that it's probably full of sweats now. I'm just gonna guess that because like they tend to show up for 80 hours, didn't but didn't bother learning anything. Facts. Like honestly, I would just boot up the game and I would just play, and it was the best time. Strino was so much fun. I just stopped playing to because I didn't care anymore and learned the gotcha system. Oh, neat. The game's still decent now. Oh, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try it out again. I liked going paper mode. It was like Paper Mario. It felt great. Like it had and still has a bot problem. Okay, I don't like that. But you get take some you get some. I assume it's probably more popular like out of states though. I assume it's like probably more popular in places like I don't know. But there's a lot of new game modes you haven't played. Oh yeah, I played at launch, so I don't flipping know what's going on. I play I played at launch, so yeah, I probably don't know a single thing about any of the game modes. I think there's literally only two game modes at launch, so not Valorant level popular. Okay, 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 okay. Watch this. This is the beginning of my Masters Strinova. My getting to Masters in Strinova 2027. I feel like that'd be such a useless skill to have. I found people from my country playing it and more around from Asia. I made friends on it. That's nice. I love that. I love that. Is like it's is it as toxic as like an actual shooter game is, or is it still relatively fine? Is it like nah, we chilling, we doing our own thing? I forgot who's my favorite character in the game though. I'm sure if I saw her, I would know her or him. Because I think there was a guy I liked playing too, but I don't really know. I think those mostly. When I say toxic, I mean might get toxic competitive higher rank. Okay, 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 okay. But the competitive part, it's probably boring for them because usually competitive people they want new people. They want new people to challenge them, and it's like you know we don't got new people. New people aren't coming in, but maybe they're doing fine. I don't know. I don't know. Talked about it earlier, but one of the reasons why I stopped playing shooters is literally the competitiveness. It just makes me into someone I just can't become anymore. I care about myself, man. I care. Gotta care about yourself, man. Main, my main. You're my main guy. You're my main. You're my Zelda main. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Depends on when you play Shinova. Okay. Play at 1 p.m. my time. I found a lot of people who are real play. Oh, okay. So 1 p.m. your time. That's not bad for you, actually. But then again, like I don't know. I'll look at it. I'll look into Strinova again. You know, I don't mind looking into that again. I do have other games I want to play though. I have a lot of other games to play. See, there's a good chance you meet other. Oh, okay. It's like that kind of matchmaking. Got it. Makes sense. So I guess it's recommended to play in a group. I don't know. Honestly, when I played it, I was too scared to ask anyone else to play with me because like every time I suggest a game, they don't play it. So I never suggest games anymore. Currently addicted to Shrine Alpha. Well, that's good or bad. I don't know. I don't know how how much it's cutting into your life. But yeah, I never suggest like I'll suggest games on like here or something like that because like you know I they'll go into the ether. But like when it's somebody I know, I will never suggest a game. Like I'll probably almost never suggest a game because like every time I suggest anything, they don't listen, and then they're like, then somebody else suggests the same thing, and they're like, oh, cool. Shrine of a chat. I remember the Shrine of a chat being similar to like old gotcha game type jazz. Like, well, not old gotcha games, but you know, like I forgot the good example, but like it was just always so busy. I remember it just being really busy back then. I don't know if I had the guts to go on Shrine of a chat. I never know what to say in chat rooms. That's why I never go into chat rooms and I never talk on Discord because like I don't know what to say. Like what am I saying? But you know, there's probably more people who don't understand what the flip they're saying when they're chatting on online either. So don't I know that? More gooner jokes and sometimes depressing talks. So sounds like Reddit. Make fun of my accent. Mm, that is a very concerning thing. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but that sounds exactly like Reddit. Depressing talking gooner jokes. That sounds exactly like Reddit. I'm be real. That's yeah. Reddit got problems. Reddit got problems. I think this needs to. Art looks great. Not gonna lie. Thank you. I've been studying the ways, but I'm also kind of I don't do like object drawing a lot. So it's good to hear that it's kind of coming out well. I don't really do object drawing though. I usually do people. But so right now I'm kind of my brain's kind of blocked when it comes to drawing people. Like I can't draw the body recently, so until I want to actually sit down and study drawing the body, I'm just gonna draw this. Currently ranked has less players than challenge game. Okay. Oh my gosh, so much dust. So much dust is getting attracted on my thing. Can you draw a cat? I'll draw a cat just for you. Just hold on 1 second. Let me just finish this, and I'll think of a Game Boy cat I could draw. I don't know what cats. Oh, maybe in Harvest Moon. You know what? I think Harvest Moon is in on Game Boy. I think there's a cat in Harvest Moon. I don't know in which Harvest Moons, but I'm sure there's a cat in Harvest Moon. We're getting there. Just draw the stump. And this is my Zelda representation, this singular tree from Link's Awakening. That's my Zelda representation that people will probably be like, man, where's this tree from? How could I possibly know where this tree came from? I just gotta do some pushing. I just do some pushing, and then I'll go to, I'll do cat, I'll do cat, I'll do meow meow. All right, let's see, y'all. What a really fat cat, a really fat cat. Let me see here. Fat cats. Game Boy. Are there any fat cats in Game Boy? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. There's an actual fat cat Game Boy. Oh no, there's not. That's just a fake. That's just a fake Game Boy game. I was about to say that would have been hilarious. That's just a fake Game Boy game of an accursed AI creator. I just came and went. There's cats for the Game Boy Advance. I need classic Game Boy, okay? Classic. We need classic Game Boy, please. Classic Game Boy Fat Cat, please. There's Cat Trap, but that's a cat girl. So that's not illegal. That's not we're not doing that. Tetris. Why can't I find anything? Is Harvest Moon? Let me check Harvest Moon. Is it on? Yeah, there is Harvest Moon on Classic Game Boy. Oh, and there is a cat in Harvest Moon. Probably start streaming. Need more confidence to talk. Honestly, once you start doing it, it's not that big of a deal. You you should. Mm, how can I word this right? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I have zero confidence IRL, so it's kind of like when I hear other people like I have no confidence in streaming, I'm like, if I'm streaming, I think anyone can. You know what I mean? Like if I'm doing it, Because like I may be talking fine right now, but in real life, you would probably not hear me say a single word. Most likely, like I'd be nervous out of my mind. As for the RAM thing, I'm not gonna assume what kind of RAM you got. I'm assuming it's that bad if you can't stream. I'm gonna assume it's pretty bad if you can't stream because I'm gonna believe that. I'm gonna try and side view this cat here, this Harvest Moon cat. But I think once you start and you get loose with it, you'll do fine. I think you'll do great. Honestly, I think anyone that's not me will do better than me. So that's the rule of thumb. That's the rule of thumb I have when it comes to streaming. It's like anybody that's not me will probably do better. So and just have fun with it, you know. As long as you're having fun, you're all good. You don't necessarily need to talk right away. I mean, there's plenty of people who stream without talking. Like you just straight up just chat, straight up use text. There's plenty of people who like that kind of stuff. I promise how is more how I don't do it like I did YouTube and used to do it last weekend, but doing it, but not doing it lower. Ah, okay. I get that. I have 8 GB. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I would get more RAM. I would get more RAM. I mean, you should have enough RAM to do like to actually stream. If you really wanted to, you can. You just can't do like anything too harsh. You can do like chatting, or maybe if you have like some kind of work thing, you can do that. But like, should be enough for a bit. Cause I'm pretty sure I streamed a bit when I had 8 gigs of RAM. Cause I had a really old computer when I first started recording and streaming and all that jazz, and it worked just fine for me. So like, I'm pretty sure I had like a similar spec. I should probably look up what this Harvest Moon cat looks like in the actual game. Uh, can't play games and stream. Yeah, that's probably the only thing you can't really do is like play major games. Like you could probably play if you were to if you were to ROM hack um, Pokemon, you could probably play that. I mean, I know you can. Harvest Moon, Harvest Moon, cat. Cause I'm kind of using the box art to draw this cat, and I'm like, wait, no, I should actually probably draw the cat that's in there. Doug, I should probably draw the cat that's in there, please. If I can find it, if I can find the cat, can I find the can I find the cat, please? Can I Harvest Moon, find the cat? Yeah, yeah. No. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, should I just look up Harvest Moon sprite? Harvest Moon sprite. Want to spark cranberry? You want to spark cranberry? Harvest sprites, animals, chickens. Got to mention I use integrated graphics. Hmm. I think that's okay still. I could be wrong. And I'm just misremembering what it is. Okay, the sprite. Oh my gosh. I just need, please, dog. Are you using a laptop or are you using a PC? If I recall, I thought you were using a laptop, right? I don't know. It's been a while. The Wikipedia probably doesn't have what I'm looking for, does it? So two. Ah, yeah, that would do it. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out. PC. Ah, okay, okay. So just an old one. You'll figure something out. I mean, I know RAM's probably pretty hard now. I mean, it's better than before, but it's still pretty bad. But it's definitely better than before. What's that? Oh, here's a cat from the Game Boy Color 2. I kind of wanted the first Harvest Moon, but you know what? We take what we can take and we don't get upset because I think you can play this one and this one anyway. So I can either keep going with this cat. I'm gonna live through this cat. We're gonna see how this goes, but I'll do the other cat as well. Might buy more RAM. Yeah. If it's in the budget, if it's in the budget, and you have all the extra things that will allow you to more RAM yourself to to utilize more RAM. More RAM yourself? What? No. I haven't really thought about PC related stuff in a hot minute, so like I can't really give it. I kind of want to make another PC, but only because I want a new PC that's kind of designed I keep dreaming of this Miku PC. I dream of it every day. I'm like, oh man, a Miku PC would be so sick. Like that's like my dream PC. But I'm fine with Cynthia. I'm fine with Cynthia. I name all my PCs. Right, this PC's name is Cynthia. I'm planning to go down by letters for my PCs because my last one was Bertha. My last one was Bertha. My first one was like Alf or something. I just called my first one Alpha because I wasn't naming them. I wasn't naming them before, but my first one I'll just call it Alpha. My last one was Bertha. This one's Cynthia. Would be Potato PC. And then if if I did get a Miku PC though, that name would be Miku. Okay, my Miku PC's name would be Miku. 100% it would be Miku. Okay, but but minus but. If I didn't have a Miku PC, I'm trying to think of what my next one would be named. It would have to start with a D. Maybe Dorothy. Dorothy. Dorothy sounds nice. Dorothy sounds like a nice name. Well, it depends. I guess it depends on how it looks, and how well it treats me. Cynthia from Pokemon sometimes give me a headache, which is why this one's named Cynthia. Because I just had this like major problem. It stopped doing it for some reason. I don't know why, but I had this major like freezing problem. I think it still happens time to time. But like this PC had a major freezing problem and I could not figure it out. I still don't know what it was the problem, but it hasn't really been doing it that often, so I'm not really gonna complain about it right now. Yeah, I think Dorothy's a nice name. Um, I don't know if I get a Steam machine, would I name that? Would I name that a PC name? I always question that. How's my relationship? It's love and hate. It's love hate. It's love hate. It's love hate. I mean I made this one myself. Like I actually physically made this one. So I do love it because of that. But because of the freezing, it's kind of a headache. It's kind of a headache. Name it Gabriel. I'd be skipping so many steps though. Be skipping so many names. I was thinking about getting a Steam machine though. Honestly, I feel like 3D-ness is not really because I guess the Steam machine would have to have a name, right? It is a PC. At the end of the day, it's a PC. It ain't no console. That jazz is a PC. It's a PC that runs on Steam. It's a PC run on Duncan. Yeah, yeah, you can. I think you got to do a few things, but you can boot Windows on it. Yeah, I think it's kind of like Linux in a way. Like you can do well technically you can put anything on. You can put Windows on anything. If you have enough intuition, you can put Windows on anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. I love this cat, but it's like it's not a Game Boy sprite. I am digging it though. For first time console buyers, you can play Steam on it and have a good life. Yeah, that is true. I think it's a decent purchase. Like I'm not like even though it's kind of a PC price, it is a decent purchase at the end of the day. Like I think it's a worthwhile purchase. I think it's also worthwhile for people who are like, oh, I have a PC only playing games on it. Like that's all I do on it, and it's like, and I just don't feel like upgrading it. You know, it's probably best for people who want to upgrade their PC, but they only play games. I think that's also a good thing. It's like, because it probably is cheaper to just get a Steam machine than upgrade nowadays. Even though it's still like PC price, it's probably still cheaper to get a Steam machine, and you'll have like a decent it'll be like a decent quality. I'm sure it's weaker in some other aspects that haven't been seen yet. But yeah, I was thinking about getting one, but now I'm like, I think I'm good. Because the only reason I would get one is literally so that I can like offload some of the pressure on the PC I have right now. Like I can like stream games on there. Like it'll allow me to offload some pressure. True, true, true. Yeah. Get maybe I can have like a I was thinking about adding an actual cartridge and then like maybe I could put like art on there, like actual art on there. I was thinking about doing that too. There's a cat. There's a cat. Now I'm gonna do the sprite. I'm gonna do a sprite like cat now. I think this is the one we're gonna fully add. Like I made that cat and I didn't think I wasn't thinking like I should have been thinking. So like it'd be like a box. Be like a box. Be like a box, kind of like that. 'Cause it's going. Of course, that's the worst box I've ever flipping made. Whatever. As an artist, I know what a box looks like, and this box is terrible. Floor after floor, now we know what the floor and the floor and the floor and the floor. Floor after floor, now we know what the floor and the floor and the floor and the floor. Floor after floor, now we know what's in store and the floor and the floor and the floor. I mean, I hope the Steam machine is good though, for the plenty of people. I heard that the controller is pretty popular. The Steam controller. I think that's pretty. It's a pretty good controller apparently. That I'm probably gonna get. I don't know. I'd be down to get a Steam controller, mostly for the Bluetooth controller, because I've just been using my PS5 controller. And look, Chief. I love my PS5 controller and all, but I kind of want to use it for my PS5. I kind of want to use it for my PS5. I know that sounds bizarre. I kind of want to use it for the thing that has no game. I feel like the triangle isn't good enough. The trifecta, the trifecta, and then it's like it's not 3D enough. Like, I think if I were to get it like 3D, it would have to be like top down view. Like right now, it'd be top down view. Like this ish. So like this. Maybe I boost it over to the side down here, and then Tem Tem Timmy Tim Timmy Tim Timmy Tim. Little Eepy baby. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a cat. I was told to draw a cat, so I drew a cat. I drew two cats. This one just matches the aesthetic more of what I'm going for. The other cat didn't, so I had to say no. I had to put my foot down. I had to say no. Hey Lulu, hi. I like. It's not gonna be complete 3D, but it is what it is. How you doing? I'm doing okay. No, I'm streaming, so I guess I'm doing better than better than I think. If I'm streaming, I'm assuming I'm doing pretty well. But thinking that I have to work tomorrow, I'm not doing well in that aspect. But that's life. That's just life. I don't want to work tomorrow. I don't heckin' want to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I really don't. Because Fridays, I have to work pretty much all day. Because that's how my job is. My dumb job. I have to work all day. 12, almost 12 hours. So it's whatever. Yeah, that's why no one sees me or hears of me on Fridays. By the way, if you're curious, I pretty much work 12 hours on Friday. So yeah, it used to be like 10 hours, 10 to 11 hours, but now it's 12 hours. It's pretty much 12 hours on Friday. So like half the reason why I don't get any work done because I work 10 hours on a day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like doing anything for the rest of my time. But hey, it's fine. Things. I still do things, so it's okay. Sticks and stones. I could just take a vacation, but honestly, I'm just kind of choosing to save the vacation days for I don't know what, but it'll be used for something. They only build like my vacation days, they don't build up that high, so I gotta use it for something at some point. What? I mean, they build up to I think 3 weeks, so I think they build up to like 3 weeks or something like that. So I'm trying to think of what I should use it for. I was like, if I use my vacation, I want to be actually doing something productive or something cool. And it's like I don't really have anything I want to use it on. Look, look. Maybe we put it underneath the tree. Put it underneath the tree. Getting a bit more money. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I can never. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm a workaholic, but I actually try working. A lot of people in my job, they don't really try to work. Which to be fair, I'm like, I don't really care if I got fired. I'm be real. I'm be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with everyone in the world. I don't care if I get fired. I'm gonna still try my best, but I don't care if I get fired. That's the difference. Just keeping it a buck 50. If I get fired, I'm not gonna care. Cause I'm a nice person. Oh my dang. I mean, it just feels wrong, I'm doing a job I don't like, but I still wanna try my best. I'm not just gonna burden other people because I don't want to be there. I mean, I don't like doing that. Like I think I'm the only one who doesn't really complain either about doing stuff. Like I don't complain about it like while I'm at work, but when I leave work, I'm like, I'm so tired. I want to find something new, but I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm kind of just going with the motions, and the motions are telling me to just stay. I'm like, okay. I just know I don't want to be working there another year. That's all. Yeah. I'm sure there's something cool out there that I don't mind doing. That won't ruin my schedule for doing recreational stuff like streaming and whatnot. Because that's what I really find important is that if it ruins me working on this, and my current job is currently like kind of making me not want to stream and all that jazz, which is why I'm kind of lazy when I get off work. I'm like, because it sometimes it'd be the perfect time to really do stuff, and I either fall asleep on my on my chair or I just don't feel like doing work, which is not good, not good at all, not good at all. No sorry. Exactly. Like I respect people who can work and don't mind don't mind doing work all the time, like just doing a normal job all the time. I don't like I respect those guys, but that's just not me. I just can't do that. Oh man, Metroid kind of crazy. Metroid 2? This cannot be Metroid 2 art, dog. Wait, Metroid 2 art kind of crazy. Is this really Metroid 2? I'm sorry, my mind is just blown right now. I This cannot be Metroid 2 pixel art. That is insane. It's true. They do get burned out. Metroid 2 game. That is not the pixel art for Metroid 2. This is I don't want to believe that. That doesn't look like that looks so good. I wonder who the art director was. Anyway, ship. Wait, can you see the entire ship of Metroid 2? I'm trying to find the entire ship of Metroid 2. I mean, I guess if you mirror it, I guess theoretically. Hold on, let me show you how crazy Metroid 2 art kind of goes. Because I genuinely did not think Metroid 2 would look this good. Copy as a file. I guess so. Like, look at that. I gotta give it some respect. Like, look at that. Like for an old Game Boy game, that's insane. That's actually insane. I don't know. I never noticed that. I did play this game once. I was like, but I never noticed it because I suck at Metroid. So I was kind of noticing other things. I was kind of noticing other things. That's crazy. It is oddly detailed for early Game Boy. I was like, wait, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Actually, I do need to look at it. I do actually need to look at it because I am going in this blind. I gotta somehow. Sorry, Metroid 2, but I'm gonna have to detail you even further because I'm gonna try and make this ship. What I really been wanting to study, which I've been hankering for studying, are mechs so bad. I've been really wanting to study mechs, and I don't know. Like I sit down, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start studying some mechs, some mech designs. I sit down, and I my mind just goes blank. I'm like, what the flip? I can't do. How do people do this? How do they design a mech? I think I need like a tutorial. I need like a tutorial. I mean, it is one of the hardest things to draw. To be fair, it is the hardest thing to draw. Um, it is probably the hardest anime thing to draw are mechs. So, and like the kind of mech I want is kind of like it's definitely not classic. Like I would consider the kind of mech I want to not be a classic type of mech. I want because I want my mechs to be like you know those worker what should we call it? Those worker mechs in Gundam. That's what I want to draw. Like something like that. But you know, cooler. Like I don't know why. I just been a bigger fan of like bulky like if if mechs were just starting out to be cool type of mech. Like that's what I've been wanting to draw. Metroid Metroid ship. I've never drew the Metroid ship in my entire flippin' life, dog. It is just one shape, but I don't know how to draw that shape. It's like a round Dorito. The Metroid ship is just a round Dorito. You know, like this. Just a round Dorito. We'll figure out the location later. Or maybe something like Baymax, you know? Like Baymax. I don't know. I just want to draw some robots, man. I just want to draw some robots. Maybe make a one shot based on a robot or something. Like Hero Man. Hero Man. Hero Man's also sick. We are big Baymax fans here. I'm a big Hero 6 fan here, so and draw some more robots. I will. I just don't want to. I'm just kind of busy drawing some other thing and not drawing at all. I just don't know what I want. Like I just like I sit down. I'm like I'm gonna draw some robots, and I just don't know what I want to draw. Maybe I just need to draw some more. I just need to sit down and do it. Doesn't have to be a perfect Samus ship. It has to be my Samus ship. Especially since one of my dream creations is actually a sci-fi webcomic. That is one of my dream creations that I want to do at some point. But I'm like I get so nervous thinking about it. I'm like I don't even know where to start from it. Cause like I have like the basic story down of like what I want for for a sci-fi webcomic, but like I haven't been working on it at all. I've been working on any of my ideas for webcomics. I have like three, and I just never worked on it. Starting's always the hardest part. True. I mean, one of them I technically did start, but I had to go back to to doing it because I haven't like because like, I don't want to restructure it. Gotta go realize my dreams. You're right. My dreams of becoming an ace mecha pilot in another world. But yeah, I wanted to make like a space opera, you know, like a like flipping Gurren Lagann or Space Dandy. Because yes, Space Dandy is a space opera too. Okay, it seems ridiculous, but it is. Especially like Space Dandy. I need to rewatch Space Dandy. I was thinking about doing a video based on Space Dandy, and I was like, you know, this show is actually better than I remember. Space Dandy is the one thing I need to watch again. I need to watch that. I need to watch so much stuff again. What is this? This isn't a ship. I'm kind of just I haven't watched. You haven't watched Space Dandy yet? You're missing out. Has it just been on your watch list? It is actually one of the few animes we're never going to get ever again. Like that's how crazy Space Dandy is. It is an anime that we're never going to get most likely in our lifetime again. If we do, it'll probably be something else. Like Space Dandy is that insane. And I was young enough I didn't appreciate it, but I saw a video based on it and I was like, "Wait, this show's actually kind of goaded that. This anime is actually goaded." It has one of the few English dubs, like one of the few good English dubs, which is one reason why I was like, man, if I were to do a video based on an anime, like an anime review video, it'd probably be this one because like it has a lot of things going for it that I really like, and it probably was the thing that really got me into space, like space stuff. Anyway, I mean, besides Gurren Lagann, but of course Gurren Lagann did that. All right, how do I make this more good? How do I how do I make this more good? I don't know. They just don't make space series as good as they used to. It's just tough. It's just tough out there. They just don't. Because they're always like they always don't really balance it out. I think like nowadays they don't really balance out like the comedy and the seriousness well enough anymore. I think that's like the main problem with like modern day space stories is they don't really know how to balance it out. Cuz either like super serious or it's just a whole bunch of nothing and like just like a gag. And it's like, come on. Yeah. The shoujo mecha shows. It's wild. You would assume like as time goes on it would be more diverse, but now it's like it's just kind of like ew. It's kind of normal and boring and which is one reason why I couldn't like I'm not really into like current Gundam. I literally think Iron-Blooded Orphans was like one of the last great ones. I actually no, the slightly newer one. I don't know about the current one. I think the current one is a retelling, right? I don't remember. But the one with the I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be fine. It was all right. Yeah, I really loved Iron Blooded Orphans though. Iron Blooded Orphans was phenomenal. But that was like the last. I want to watch the rest of it though. Yeah, I gotta watch more anime. I've been taking a huge break on it. I'll get there. I'll get there. It'll be fine. I'll get there. Maybe I'll do that after I stream. After I stream I'll watch I don't know. Wait, I gotta watch Vox Machina though. I guess it'll take some time. I gotta watch Vox Machina. I have to watch uh all this indie stuff. There's so much indie stuff to watch. I might give up on the ship. I'm be real, dog. But I kind of want to keep going because if I don't keep going, then I'm never gonna learn. So I gotta keep going anyway. Uh, how do they do this much detail in flipping Game Boy? This is original Game Boy, by the way. This is original Game Boy. Blender 3D. Yeah, I wanted to try something different because I don't really do like 3D render stuff. And plus, I got inspired by your character here. of a DS. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a Game Boy Land. Just do a Game Boy Land. I was thinking about if I enjoy this, I'll probably do some other consoles, like other handhelds. Like maybe I'll get to the DS part. I'm sure it'll be easier. I'm sure it'll be easier once I get to DS because they kind of simplify things. Yeah, I'm a big fan of pop out worlds. I've been really thinking about like those worlds within worlds of like that like those shorts that were just covered in my YouTube feeds. That was just like this guy drawing like a world within a world. I was thinking about doing that at some point. I was like, but how long would that take? Because honestly, I think how that guy does it. I mean, first of all, I think he does draw fast. Second of all, second of all, I think how that guy did it was that he would just draw on the same canvas for like until he ran out of space, pretty much. Like I think that's how he did it. Yeah, I was like I don't know how the flip you did that. Dog. You that's like being that's like a magician. You're like a magician. Like I need your powers, please. Why are you hogging all the powers yourself? Please, I need that. Yeah, I wonder how that guy's doing now because I haven't seen any of his stuff in my feed. It's just full of Avatar, Avatar the Last Airbender lore and people insulting Avatar the Last Airbender show. That's literally what my feed's been in my YouTube shorts whenever I sit down and want to turn off my brain. That's all it's been. It's also been art tips though. Heck, I saw a recent like really good art tip person. I was like, wait, this is actually really useful for me. I don't know. Do I have the thing up? I know I have it up somewhere. In case people need to know. Uh like there's somebody that was like, you know, I don't think these are good art tips that I would need, but surprisingly they are exactly what I kind of needed right now. It was kind of weird like that. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Not my watch later. My it should be my playlist. My playlist. Yeah, art tips I like, which is over 100 videos long. Uh, no, wait, where the heck are they? They should be in here. How are they not in here? Oh, they my watch later ones. It might be in my watch later ones. Oh, it's in my well. I have one of my liked videos. Um, they're called Memori on my timeline. Yeah, art tips are interesting. Like you see like like a bunch of different kinds of tips. But yeah, the one I've been really vibing with is Memori. Memori's been doing like some really good art tips because it kind of feels like they're also learning it at the same time, and it's like they do a good job at that. Like, even though they're not like saying it out loud, it's just I don't know. It just feels nice. It just felt like a nice art tip channel. Even though art tips aren't exactly always the best thing to look at when it comes to improving, but I like having a surplus of them because sometimes there's just this niche thing that they help you realize. Like it honestly helped me realize that I've been doing heads like completely wrong for the longest time, and I understand what a brow line actually does, which I will forever be grateful for that art. Was that actually from Memori? It might have been from Memori. I was like, wait, I've been doing the head this entire, like, not wrong, but there was a better way of doing it that allowed me to think better. It helped me think a lot better. I think it's possible that this person just has like the same brain. Like, yeah, that's mostly what art tips are for. I think it just helps like realization a bit faster, but you gotta quickly utilize it. If you don't utilize it, then there's no point in having it. Like there's no point in watching it. I mean, no matter what art tip I watch, I'll never get hands. So that's something. I mean, then again, my hands are better than they were last year. I'm gonna be real. They've gotten better. My hands have gotten better since last year. I'm not gonna complain about that. I ain't like if it was like 25% of the time I'll get it. Now it's like 50%. Watch for fun though. Yeah, it's cool watching for fun. Yeah, it took a lot of forcing myself to draw the hand, even though I didn't want to. Yeah. But in exchange, like I've lost my ability to draw the body recently, so I gotta grind that out again, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's fine. I'll regain that skill. It'll just take a while. It'll just take a hot minute. It'll take a hot minute. Oh man, I think this is a good enough recreation. I'm just gonna add more detail, but the recreation's good enough. This is what we're talking about here. This is what we need. This is what we need. This is what we truly need. And then the first time I actually get to use black ish color, which is cool. Hopefully it's not too jarring. I don't think it will be, but maybe I can make it green. I might make it green. Yeah, let's make it. Let's just make it another shade of green. Good thing about good things is that I can do anything I want. I can make it look like anything I want it to look like. Free will. I love free will. Free will is like my favorite thing in the world. Sometimes I think, what if we didn't have it? What if we're just Sims and we sound like we're speaking Simglish. Like maybe the Sims are actually playing us. and we're playing The Sims inside of of the Sims. We're just playing Sims inside of the Sim, you know? Like that's all we're doing. We're just playing Sims inside of the Sim. Like yeah, they talk weird, you know. Are you giving your Sim a 401k? That is the most messed up thing in the world. Like that's their equivalent of like doing messed up Sim things. They're like you're giving your Sim a 401k. That's so messed up. Oh my gosh, not another divorce. What the flip? Oh, I get. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Uh, is there a BRB? Don't I have a BRB? You have a BRB. Is it this one? Oh, no, it's just Iron Mouse cookie. Um, hold on. How do I not have a BRB? Oh, I think Oh, here. Hold on 1 second. BRB. Sorry, I gotta do something. Gotta do something. BRB. Sorry. Sorry. People came back. They needed help. Don't be surprised if I gotta get up again. I might have to get up again. We'll see. There's a non-zero chance I have to get up again. Uh, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Half the reason why I don't stream is because I gotta get up at random times. But you know what? I guess. Can always, but then again, it's almost 3 hours. I was trying to do a 4 hour stream today. And it'll be fine if I don't. What's the Metroid ship? I was like, oh, do the Metroid ship. I said, not Samus herself, even though Samus herself would also been difficult. But like, do the Metroid ship. I honestly could have just not done the Metroid ship though. I did this to myself. I chose this for myself. This was the path I chose. And like, you know what they say about no regrets. They say no regrets. So make this a deeper color. I'm gonna perfect, perfect. Don't need to overthink it. I'm not gonna overthink it. Yeah. Oh, I need to erase that. And then but yeah, one thing I wanna do is I wanna do a archipelago. Cause I've been watching a lot of that content and I'm like, that looks fun. And I heard there's an MS Paint archipelago. And I was like, interesting. So I kind of want to do an MS Paint archipelago, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know when. Honestly, if I can get it set up soon, it might be soon. I might do an MS Paint archipelago soon. That like I saw it and I was like, that looks fun as heck. And I was like, I haven't seen the MS Paint archipelago. Like to be fair, I haven't seen that, but I've seen many archipelagos, and like I just thought it was interesting that MS Paint has one. I just don't know how well it is like by itself, you know? Like how well an MS Paint archipelago is by itself. Like is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Is it gonna be like in between? Is it gonna make me cry? Is it gonna make me laugh? Because I think how an MS Paint archipelago works, I think you have to like you gotta like recreate an image with what they give you or something like that. or at least like make the body of an image or something like that. I really want to do an MS Paint Archipelago. That was almost this stream, by the way. But I just didn't want to set it up. I was like, you know what? Let's get our bearings back, and then we'll see about an MS Paint Archipelago. Maybe sometime soon. Because I wanna start making schedules and all that jazz again. I do want to do that, but I'm trying to be comfortable. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. That this is fine. That I am fine. That everything is fine. Should I animate this? I could do slight animations. I could do slight animations to this. I could do that. I have that power. Oh, I should have deleted that. Let me delete that. Let me delete. I'm gonna delete this. I could animate everything. It wouldn't be that bad. It would just be like some things go up and down. Does her ship like have like a booster thing? I actually don't remember. I don't know what her ship does. I feel like it has a booster thing. Uh, and then we shrink, we circle, we go over here, and then maybe should we? How I fake it to look a bit more 3D than what it already does. Cynthia, we literally just talked about this. Don't do that. I forget. Please. Don't freeze like that again, Cynthia. Please. I'm begging you, please. Hmm. What if I take that, put it behind here? Uh, hmm. Do I need that added? Do I need that added stuff? Cut it or don't cut it? Hmm. This is from far away. Something about the R wings messed up. Not, I keep calling it the R wing. It's not the R wing. I know my Nintendo games. Like I keep looking at this and I'm thinking R Wing. It's called the R Wing. It's not the R Wing. I promise you, I know my Nintendo games. I promise you, dog. I promise you, I know my Nintendo games. Okay, I know what they are. It's not the R Wing. All right, so we have this emptiness here. Hmm. We got that emptiness over here. What can we put there? What can we put there? We could put an enemy. Hmm. No, 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 no. I don't know. 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 What could we put over there? I don't know. Maybe I should stop here and then like think about it later. I literally only got this much done in 3 hours. That's kind of bad. Start slow. Start slow. Because literally, this entire Game Boy was like off screen, and like I only did some buttons on screen and this. I also got to add like some of the extra stuff, but I was gonna do that afterwards. Boom, boom, boom. We could have like a maybe like a status screen over here or something like that. Maybe something like Dragon Quest. Isn't Dragon Quest Monsters on is Dragon Quest Monsters on original Game Boy? I think so. I'm gonna end it soon though, because I kind of need to get some stuff done, or at least try to. I don't heckin' know. Dragon Slayer one. I know. I think Dragon Slayer is that voice crack though. Uh, wait, is there no Dragon Quest? Oh wait, no, Dragon Warrior. No, I refuse to believe there's no Dragon Quest in the original. What? What? Oh, no. There would be no Dragon Quest on the original. I had to think about it. Yeah, there would be none, huh? There's Earthworm Jim though. Earthworm Jim. I know what Earthworm Jim looks like. I do have that on the traditional. Maybe Zelda. The tree is from Zelda though. But I guess I could add a bigger bigger tree. Oh, not, not a bigger tree. What? Pokemon. I got the grass from Pokemon, but I could do a more in depth Pokemon. I guess you could do more in depth Pokemon. I guess. Yeah, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like a Pokemon sprite, like a classic Pokemon sprite. I don't know how well it's gonna come out though, but we can do a classic Pokemon sprite. Don't remember anything anymore. I like I was looking at it through Wikipedia because I know pretty much every classic. I think no, there was no Star Fox version of. There was no Star Fox version on Game Boy. There was no Star Fox version of Game Boy. Let me see. Red. I could do Pokemon. Pokemon. Hello, hey Corey. I'm Dwallin. There's so many things. So many things. So many different things. Is it? Are these all yellow sprites? I think so. We can do burb. Looks amazing. Thank you. I can do burb. I can do the Pikachu. I can do the classic Pikachu. I can do the Clefairy sprite. I could do the original bug sprite. I don't know. I think I'm more down to do the Weedle sprite though. Wait, was could you play hold on. I don't even know if you could play this on the original. Could you play Pokemon Silver on. I really bit myself in the foot by doing traditional Game Boy. I swear, I swear I bit myself on the foot doing this on because I know more games like on the Game Boy Color, but I guess you can. I think you can. Yeah, yeah, you can. Okay. I was like, yeah, you can. I don't see why not. It'll just look weird. That's it. I only played games on the Game Boy Color. Leave me alone, dog. I didn't have I didn't have classic. I didn't have no classic Game Boy. Game Boy Advance would be ways. It would be. It would be. Advance would be easier. Game Boy Color would be easier. Everything would be easier. I just like making things hard for myself. It's just tough noodles. It's just get good. It's just get good. That's all. That's all. I just gotta get good. Where? Hello? Where? Oh, it's in there. It's in here, all right. That's right here. Never name your layers. That's lesson number one. Never name your layers. That's important. You never name them. Never. If you just name your layers, you're not a real artist. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Make it easier for yourself. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't do that, Jazz. You don't do that, Jazz. Right, let's see here. But then I would have to draw these sprites in a back view. That's the annoying part. Wait. No, 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 no. I think I can do this. Hang on one second. There's one sprite I know I can probably do. Pokemon. If I can type correctly. Uh, red surf. Uh, please, please, please. I need this. What the heck is this? I wonder what Pokemon the surf Pokemon is anyway. What is that? What is that? What is that thing? Could do. This is probably the easiest one to do. Um, let me see here. Okay, no, that's not the right angle. Not the right angle. Let me see here. So it'd be like this. Okay. Mini guideline. Mini guideline time. Mini guideline time. I love me my guidelines. Lesson number one. Actually, this guideline's wrong. Anyway, I'm sure. Yeah, sure, it can work. It can work. Yeah, whatever, it can work. Yeah, that could work. I guess so. And then we can just scale it to make it look a bit better because that's the power of the internet. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. There has to be something better. Come on. I don't mind a front facing view because I can do it front facing, but I can't do it facing the back. I mean, I could probably do the Pikachu facing the back or the Pokeball. Honestly, that'd be the easiest thing to fucking do. Oh, there's a shell. There's also that. Diglett. There's a Diglett sprite. There's an official Diglett sprite. That's wild. I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's a Tauros. Tauros. I could do. Let me try this, and then if this doesn't work out, then we'll do something else. I don't flipping know. What is that? Like a snake? I'm gonna just make the assumption that it's a snake. It feels snakish to me. Feels kind of snakish to me. Snakish is a verb. Wait, would ish be a verb? Is ish a verb? I don't know if ish is a verb word. I don't think so. I think ing words are kind of a verb word. Oh wait, no, no. Yeah, no, no, that wouldn't be a verb. I'm positive. I I I I don't memorize what verbs are, okay? I don't memorize that jazz. Oh no, no, no. It's supposed to be sharp. So it's like so like does that and then it has like the eyes here. And I guess that's my interpretation of this guy, of this snake thing from Pokemon. That's essentially it. I don't know what kind of Pokemon that's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be a Pokemon. Now I could have done like a whole Pokemon sprite, but I think that'd be ridiculous. I kind of want to do like the mini sprite like on the like that's on the land. I kind of want to do the one that they use in like the menus instead. I don't know. Just it just maybe if I chose Game Boy Color, I do the full thing. Don't worry. I still like I still like I like this little guy. I like this little guy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes. Yes. Because it was like a snake thing. It looks like a snake. I assume it's supposed to be like their version of Dratini, but like I don't know. I don't know who did those tiny sprites in the game. If I knew who did those, I'd be like, thank you for your service. Thank you for your Pokemon history service. I really appreciate you. You helped make my one of my favorite games, so I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for helping to create one of my favorite games. You are the best. You're the best person ever in the world. Please accept this honorary donut. We can make a herd of them. They could be a herd. Or I can make another Pokemon related thing. Let me just twist it up a bit. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, look at that guy. Look at that guy go. Look at that guy. Look at the guy. Look at it go. But I kind of want something facing. Like, can I like twist it around a bit? Twist it around. How would making it? Where do I want it to go? Where do I want you to go, Chief? Where do I want you to go? Mm, where do I want you to live? Be on top of here. That doesn't make sense. I didn't think this through, did I? Um, you could stand there, I guess. You could stand there for now. Sure. All right. Now there's two Pokemon things in here. We need to balance it out. Let's see. Um, let me see here. What do we have? There should be another Game Boy game. What's more Game Boy games? I know there's Earthworm Jim. Um, there's Earthworm Jim. Oh, Kirby. Wait, that's the tree I should have used. Gosh, I already made this flipping tree. I'm not. That's the tree I should have made though. What is wrong with me? I I honestly forgot Kirby existed. Well, flip. Gosh, that should have been the tree. That should have been the tree. I'm not remaking the tree. I'm not remaking the tree. Gosh darn it. Flip. It would have been better. Would have been a better tree. Would have been a flipping better tree. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I tell you. Flipping ridiculous. How did I forget? I gosh darn forget. Kirby Game Boy. How flip did I forget? It's the one Kirby game where he's white. The one the one game that he's white. How could I forget? Why do I only see Kirby's like sucking things up in the original Kirby? Dog, dog, there has to be more gameplay footage than this. You can't just have him just sucking things up the entire time. Because I would have done Wispy Wood. Wait. Doesn't he fly on the star in this one? Does he fly on the star? Dreamland, Kirby Dreamland. Sprite. Give me the sprites. Give me the sprites, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Sprite Resources. I love you, Sprite Resources. Sprite Resources is the best. Okay, dog. You. I'd say that, and your your thing messed up here, buddy. Please, don't do that ever again. Hack. You failed to open the image. Of course you did. Why would you? Why wouldn't you? There we go. How could I forget? How could I forget the curbster? The curb stomper. Where do I stand? Where do I get this guy? Where do I put this guy? Where do I put this guy? This Kirby guy. Where do I put this guy? Where do I put you? Where do I put you, little guy? What do I do with you? What? All right. How about we shrink the cat, and then we have. Hmm. I could either make Kirby flying, but that would probably put him even higher than this ship. To be real, this is mostly just fit as much as you can in here and deal with the consequences later. That's literally what I'm doing right now. Is fitting what I can and then dealing with the consequences later. That's literally all I've been doing. Okay. How about we shrink you a bit more. We're gonna put I don't know. I want to add not like now that I know Kirby's here, I gotta add him somehow. We're trying to think here. Like we could do flying Kirby like that is possible. We could put him like up here, like above the rest, because Kirby. That's the name you should know. Kirby. He is the star of the show. That's how the song goes. Kirby's the one. He's coming right back at you. Kirby. That's the name you should know. Kirby. He's the star of the show. I so hate Kirby, the one. That show has 100 episodes, by the way. Isn't that wild? You never think about it, but then when I looked it up, it was like, oh yeah, there's 100 episodes, and I'm like, huh? It's actually a long series, but I think it's split into like short parts. But I like it like so I think it's like 50 really, like 50 full length, and then like one movie. think that's how it is. Kirby, He's coming right back at you. He's coming right back at you. How could I forget this cosmic horror being? Kirby LaBurby. Kirby LaBurby. That's his full name now. Kirby LaBurby. Kirby LaLurby. I'll just draw it here, and then we'll change the location, and then we'll be happy with ourselves, and then we'll be so duper super duper Cooper Looper super duper super duper super soup. I'm surprised. Like my first stream back, I've literally streamed more than 2 hours because usually I ended by now. I guess I will get to that 4 hour mark. Okay, sure. I'll get to the 4 hour mark. I don't flipping care. Because I was like, oh man, I want to stream for 4 hours today, and I was like, I'm not sure if I can because I do have to sleep early today. My next stream though, I really want to do Phoenix Wright for my next stream. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Because I want to finish Phoenix Wright. I want to finish it. I want to finish the Gashon game. Because I am actually curious on how the flip it ends. I do actually like the game. I stopped playing because I just so tired. I just so tired. Don't worry, Phoenix Wright. We'll finish it. But I think I have like 15 hours left in that game. Because I think I'm on the I think I'm on the fourth case. I want to say I'm on the fourth case, but I don't know. I think I'm on the fourth case. If I pass the fourth case, that's even better. That's even better because like the fifth case is the last case, and that case apparently takes 10 hours. So 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 yeah. Apparently the last case takes 10 hours to complete. So hopefully that's not the case. I don't flipping know. But according to the internet, they're like, yeah, no, the last Phoenix Wright case of this current new Phoenix Wright, yeah, that takes like 10 hours. And I'm like, oh, oh, okay. Well, I'll flip. They're like, yeah, the game's not that long, but the last case takes 10 hours, so enjoy that. I love my interactions with Edgeworth and friends, but you never expect something to take 10 hours. If the game so far it hasn't taken that long. I remember 3 being pretty long. I was like, oh wow, 3 is pretty long. But like I mean I'm expecting 10-hour gameplay of the next of episode 5. I could not talk for the life of me. What the living heck. But yeah. Um I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll get to it, and then I'll be like, you know what? That's not even that bad. The only bad thing about it is that I had to voice every character, and I forgot all the voices. But I wouldn't have it any other way. And the other bad part is I kind of want to get that whole playthrough edited. So I'm definitely 100% not editing that. I'm 100% not gonna be editing the entire playthrough, dog. I don't think I can. I don't think I can naturally force myself to do that. I don't think I can. I think that's one of the times where I have to give up and just like be like, okay, I gotta get someone. I mean, all I need them to do is like give me. I just need to shrink down to an hour. I love you, Kirby. Kirby, you're my main dog. You. Fun fact: Kirby used to be my main in Smash, but then I found Sonic. Then I found Sonic. Then I found Sonic. Fun fact: Kirby lore is pretty confusing, but it's less confusing than Kingdom Hearts. I think. I I think. Don't quote me on that. I mean, it's kind of hard to compare. Kingdom Hearts lore versus Kirby lore. What's more confusing? I think Kingdom Hearts is slightly more confusing than Kirby lore. Where do I want to? Where do I want to put you? You're the brightest thing here, Kirby. I might just add a bit of flair that doesn't exist in the original. I'm gonna add a bit of flair for you, Kirby. Don't worry. Let me just add a bit of let me just add a bit of flair for you. The original doesn't have this, but I think adding such flair is best for you. Zekirby. Zekirby. I'm just fitting random things everywhere. Like there's just a bunch of random just randomness. There's no rhyme or reason. Everything's just here. Everything just exists here. Uh, you know what? Let me test it out. Usually I black and white test everything, see if it looks natural. I think this needs to be changed. I think that needs to be duller. I think it needs to be a bit duller bill, dollar bill. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I am going to doll it up. Saturation. I need that to be a bit lower, please. Okay, a bit higher. Luminosity. There, Kirby. Kirby was added. Kirby's important. Kirby's very important to the lore. Kirby's important to this lore. Kirby, Kirby's important to this lore. Okay. Maybe I wish I could put Snake somewhere else. Man, if only Solid Snake was here. If only Solid Snake was here. He would know what to do. Okay. That was a bunch of little guys. We got 22 minutes. 22 minutes before we hit 4 hours. Will I stream before the end of the week? I think so. I think I will. I think I will. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I don't flipping know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Don't shut up. You? Yeah, quiet. I think this is a good stopping point. You know, we remembered Kirby. Um I pretty much just gotta add like a bunch of words here. I gotta add words here. I might just put my signature somewhere in between one of these. I don't flipping know. I might change this off screen. We'll see, because it kind of looks like a bunch of junk ever since I added the the ship. Maybe getting rid of the ship would be the play, and like give me, I don't know. I worked so hard on that ship though. It has to stay. It legally has to stay. If I worked so hard on that ship, it has to stay. But it wouldn't be the first time I had to get rid of something that I worked so hard on. It wouldn't be. No. And now you hear barks. I guess that's perfect time to start. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I don't know when next stream is gonna be. Let's hope this week. If I'm feeling up for it. Who knows? Yeah. Eat your vegetables. Um Make sure to get good sleep. Something in between. I don't know. I'm still workshopping them. The outro. Bye. I'm waving. You can't see it, but I'm waving. I'm waving. You can't see. I'm bye.